Salam and hello, my name is Abbas.
My name is In'am.
We're doing this show called Locally Yours.
Locally yours. Locally yours. Hey everyone, welcome again to another episode from our show, Locally Yours. And here's me again, In'am and Abbas.
Thank you, Inam, for introducing me as well. Today I'm feeling a bit lazy, so you're going to be taking over the show. And not completely, of course, then I'll get fired. But otherwise, how have you been? How was your last week? What have you been up to?
It was amazing. I was just working out, so.
Working out?
What were you doing?
What have I been up to? Well, I was just lazing around, but I was working at the same time.
A man life.
Yeah, you can say
Being
that.
lazy, just laying down, doing nothing.
But men
That's
are
a
not,
typical man.
not a typical man, Abbas man. That's
Abbas,
your
most
typical.
of the men are like this.
Because I'll tell you something. When we go to work, we tend to put in our 100%, right? And when we do that, we get exhausted. By the time we come back, if we're working a 9 to 5 or whatever our work timings are, it
That
doesn't
is
matter.
not true because women put 100% of their effort in work as well as home, as well as raising the kids
Of
and doing
course.
everything.
Raising the kids, putting 100% at work, at home, I think it's also a man's job to do that. And nowadays, the culture has changed. I do
Right.
understand men used to be lazy
I
back in the day.
respect that.
Yeah, and I think it is needed because life itself has molded itself in a way
Right.
where men have to make sure that once they come back from work, they have enough energy to spend time with kids because nowadays women are also working. They're out and
Right.
about. They're putting in, say 10 to 12 hours. So, now it has changed though. Men are not lazy anymore, in my opinion.
Hopefully, it has changed, but most of the men, I mean, not most of the men, many men are
there you go.
still very lazy. So, what is your advice for them?
Is it that you've been reading this book because before we came in, she
Don't
was,
talk about the book yet.
men
Yeah, we'll
are
keep
from
it for
Mars,
class.
women are from Venus. That's what you've been reading, and that's why you have all
Yeah.
these pointers about men and women. I
Yes.
see that.
But
Yeah.
we're going to talk about that later. So,
Yeah, we
what is
will.
your advice for men who are lazy and relying to women to do everything?
See, first of all, I do believe that men and women rely on each other. Okay, there's nothing wrong to rely on your partner, be it a.
But
if-
not in everything.
Yeah, not in everything, but at the same time, if I have a partner, I will definitely rely on that partner,
For
regardless of some days I might be feeling low. Maybe that day I need ice cream. So I might tell my partner that, hey, you know what, can you fetch me some ice cream while I watch Powerpuff
That's
Girls?
very normal to us.
Exactly. So when you talk about relying like this, I do believe that's right. But yes, if you are lazy,
I'm talking about relying as going to work and she will also go to work. And then you will come back, sleep, and she will clean the kitchen.
No. I think that's
and
of course
cook
unfair.
and do everything.
No, I do believe that's completely unfair because if you're living with someone, I think a house is split between like 50-50 between the man and the woman living in that house. And if you have kids,
By
children,
50-50, what do you mean exactly?
I mean, you split your responsibilities, like for
Money
example,
as well?
Money as well, of course.
No.
You-
That is not true because that is a man responsibility. You cannot take your woman
See,
money.
I do believe that the culture is changing now. I do believe that if
No, it's not about the culture. It's about a man himself.
right.
Yeah, man always like to feel that he is needed.
Yes, that is one of
Not
the purposes.
that he needs the woman.
Yeah, that is one of the purposes. I have seen people who do feel low, or I won't use the word depressed because that's a bit too strong, but they do feel low when they feel like they can't provide what they have to, especially when it comes to, your wife or your kids. But there will be a phase maybe that man is not feeling up to the task. And that's where the partner walks in, the woman walks in. From what I feel, that like people say that men are leaders and women are multitaskers. I believe that the roles are now interchangeable. Sometimes you have to let your woman be the leader and you be the manager. You stand back, even though I do believe men are not very good managers.
No,
Okay,
I feel
by that I
a
mean
man will be in his full masculine energy when
Right.
he's a leader.
right, and that serves the purpose. It feels good, but from what I've learned now, from my life at least, my opinion, that it does feel good, but that's a lot of responsibility. That's why hats off to women around the world for going to work, coming home and taking care of the kids. That's where I'm trying to say things need to change. It shouldn't be only the woman. Like, what about the father bonding? I'm very sure a lot of fathers out there make sure that they have enough time to spend with their kids because they want that role in their kids' life. Yes, if you rewind and go back 25 years, 3 decades back, it was like that. The father would spend like 2-3 hours with the kids, but majority of the time it's the mother taking care of them.
Even if the culture changed, the responsibilities of the two genders will not change. Like men has
yes.
their responsibilities to pay, to
Right.
work,
Right.
and woman has another responsibility to love.
Yes, but partly I disagree over that. I do
Why?
believe women are emotionally driven and they know how to handle the emotions better than men.
Of
Because
course.
if I feel I'm emotionally driven, I will take the wrong decisions. Whereas a woman, I'm very sure, even though they're emotionally driven, they know how to handle those emotions. So coming back to your core roles for a man is to earn money and probably a woman's role is to love. I think now the culture has changed. It's interchangeable. It could be that there's a house husband. There's a person. I don't see anything wrong in that because, yes, I'm not saying that, as a man, you won't feel like you should get out and work. Maybe that man is feeling that. But it's a phase. That's where he relies on his partner. And I don't see anything wrong.
If a
with-
woman is okay with that, it's fine.
And there are women
Yes.
who are okay with that. I personally know people who are like, the husband is working from home. And maybe the husband is not earning as much as the woman of the house. But
That's
there-
when a man needs to clean and cook and help in the house.
Why not? Of course, by all means. This person that I know, I won't name anyone, but this person that I know, he's a great cook. And when we're hanging out, he nags me. He's like, you know what, Abbas, make sure that you drink your stuff, like that juice over there, and then you throw it in the bin. And the lady that I know who is married to this man, she is a bit more laid back. And I do see that, when that culture is infused in the house, it does happen. But I believe it's interchangeable. I don't see anything wrong in the man being the breadwinner or the woman being the breadwinner. I do agree with you. Culturally, there are some set roles you should go by. But if you don't go by them, I don't see anything wrong.
Anyways, let me ask you a question. You went to Avenues
Yeah.
this time, yeah?
Yes,
What did
I
you
was
do?
there. Like, see, I'll give you a classic example. I was at Avenues and we did this ring test. It looks pretty simple, but it's pretty hard. You know what, surprise? You know what? As a matter of fact, just watch the video. I don't want to reveal who was able to do it, who wasn't able to do
Woman,
it.
of course.
We'll take a look at the video and let's see how
Let's
that went.
see.
And I'm here at Oman Avenues Mall. Another week and another fitness challenge. And today, I found it. The ring of power. Basically, it's a hand strength, all right? Pretty simple. This is how you do it to beat stress. And today's challenge is that participants have to press it all the way through and try to touch the middle finger to this part of their hand. I don't know what it's called, what's the medical term for it, but yeah, this is what it is. And I won't be sitting here. I'll head to the second floor of Oman Avenues Mall to the Avenues Junction, the food hall. Why is it called the Junction? Why do they call it the food hall? I have no clue. So that's why let's go and check it out. So finally we made it to the second floor. As you can see, the Junction is right behind me, a fancy place to eat. And we also have a first challenger. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. So my name is Noshirban.
Noshirban.
Yeah, from Calicut.
From Calicut.
Calicut, yes.
Here's the ring.
Yeah.
You can hold it in your hand and you know what to do. You need to press it and touch your middle finger
Yeah.
here. Yes. Do we have a shot? Can you show it to the camera? All right. Let's see if this guy can do it or not. Come on, Noshirban. Come on. Everyone root for Noshirban.
You can do it!
Can you touch it or not? That's the question. Yeah, that's the trick. Exactly. That you need to flat. Well, no problem, Noshirban. It's okay. That's why, you see, I told you I'll make the challenges harder and harder every week. So, Noshirban, thank you so much, man. Okay, good try. All right, we have another challenger and he's seated right here. Why did I walk from there? I have no clue either. So, well, first off, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Dylan, my name is Dylan. I was born and brought up here in Oman.
All right, Dylan, and you look like you've got strong arms, so let's see if Dylan can crack this fitness challenge or not. Dylan, go ahead. Oh my, he actually got it. He actually got it. He actually got it. That is brilliant. He actually got it. Congratulations. Dylan, it's enough. It's enough. I have only one ring. That's fine. I had to snatch it back from him. Dylan, well done. You're our first challenger who actually did it. So can I have a few gift vouchers for Dylan? Ta-da! Dylan, congratulations, man. Ladies, have a great time. Have a great meal. I'll see you guys around. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Lorena Gonzalez,
And where are you from?
Philippines.
Philippines. Beautiful. All right. Here's your challenge. That is your challenge as well, but this is also your challenge.
Yes.
If you can press this and touch your finger,
Okay.
you get a gift voucher. All right, can we get a close-up shot? And she's trying. She's trying.
You can do
And I guess her nails are touching that part of her hand. So congratulations, you did it. Well done. Yeah. She got it. Yes, well done. She's a strong woman. Thank you so much. Here's a voucher for you.
Thank you.
We've got, what's your name?
Malak,
And where are you from, Malik?
Egypt.
Egypt. All right, beautiful. Here you go, Malik. Here's the ring. And let's see if she can do it. What is your opinion? Can you or you can't?
No, I probably can't.
I think you should let your friend try it out as well. Try it out at least. Try it out. Let's see if she can do it. She almost got it. She almost got it.
You can do it!
Almost got it. Almost. I didn't catch your name.
Minna.
And you're from Egypt as well? Great. All right. Egypt represent. But sadly, they couldn't do it. I'm so sorry, ladies. Thank you so much for trying. Thank you. Enjoy your evening.
How? How did they think that was okay to even put it in the game?
All right. I have one voucher remaining and I have a turkey with me.
Yes.
Here's your challenge. Press it. Oh, he's already pressing it. And he touched it. He did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another winner. He did it. Turkey. Well done, Turkey. Yikafi. Oh, wow. That was great. Finally, on our last voucher, we found a winner. We have a voucher for you. Thank you, Turkey. Turkey is a strong man. Well done, Turkey. Yeah, give it up for Turkey. The challenges are gone. The vouchers are absolutely gone. And you know what? I'm kind of hungry now. But thankfully, I'm at the second floor already at the Avenues Junction, the food hall. So I'm going to grab some food. And if you're craving some food, make sure you come here too. Or if you're craving a challenge, then you know where to find me. Every week, I'll be possibly right here doing different fitness challenges. This is Abbas Lawati, and I'm off. And I'll see you back in the studio.
As I said, women are stronger.
Well, I told you, right? Sometimes it hits you like a few participants. I wasn't expecting them. That I was like, they won't be able to complete the challenge. But they did. And like I said, the roles are interchangeable now.
It looks easy. I want to try it.
Yeah, I don't have it right now. I'll get it.
You should
for
bring it.
I
next
will.
time.
And I'm selling it for $5 actually, if you want it.
No, I don't want
I
it.
got it for
Thank
2.5
you.
riyals, but then I'll buy two of
This
them.
is men.
Yeah,
All they think about is money.
Oh, please. You're generalizing it too much. Men don't think about money. Men want hugs. Men want emotions.
Oh,
Men
they
want,
do?
They want compliments. You know, as a matter of fact, I was reading this research. I don't know. I don't remember the source of it. But, you know, scientifically speaking, that when a man gets complimented, I'm talking about a man like me. Okay? I'm not talking about Chris Hemsworth, who people are like, wow, he's so good looking. I'm talking about men like me, average men just walking down the street. And, you know, today I got complimented on my hoodie, by the way. And they were like, hey, nice hoodie, you know, it looks nice and it's all stitched. I designed this, by the way.
Wow.
I felt so good and I'm very sure it's going to stick to me for...
You're talented. You can design.
Yeah, I can.
Impressing.
Yeah, I can design stuff, but this is it. This is where my creativity stops. Okay, give me a logo, I'll put it over there, I'll add my own touch to it, and that's about it. Okay,
That's it.
ends.
But it's a nice
unlike
hoodie.
your fashion sense, I do believe
thank
women pay more attention to their fashion sense.
Of
And give me an answer. Why is that the case now? Why do women all like? There is a notion, at least what we see on the
I
internet.
feel because women care about the tiniest details.
Right.
Yeah?
That they do.
Yeah.
That they do.
But I
know.
like your hoodie. Are you
Yeah.
happy now?
Shukran. Shukran.
Okay,
Now you
that's
see,
great.
if you mean that, it's going to stick to me. I might just go and tell my parents right now that, you know what, my co-host Inam, she said she likes my hoodie, mom. And she's going to like, okay, good for you. And I'm going to run upstairs and I'm going to be happy. Men want compliment. As a matter of fact, people in our team or everyone out there, everyone needs compliments. Everyone does.
You know what? I've read something. It says that if you treat a man like a child, he will do
That is so
everything for
true.
you.
That is true. again, we can't generalize it. Of course, there's some men who like to be serious all the time, and with all due respect, of course, that's how they want to live their lives. But
if you compliment them, they would be like a child.
yeah, inside, even if sometimes when I'm acting tough and I'm acting professional and I'm sitting down there and I'm like, yeah, and someone goes like, hey, Abbas, by the way, I saw you perform the other day and you were really good. I might act like, yeah.
But
it's-
there's a child inside of you.
inside there's this junior Abbas who's jumping in his campers. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna. So it is what it is. I will never deny that we don't like compliments. So basically, just to let people know, if you have a partner, regardless of the gender, men, women, compliment them. I think that always works.
Yeah,
okay,
of
and mean
course.
that compliment. Like, don't just be like, yeah, you look nice. Mean it. Just be like, hey, I like the color that you're wearing today, for example. It did catch my eye, no lie.
Oh,
Right?
thank you.
It's basic, but it resonates. How do I say? You look graceful, and it's not very
I
easy to
always
look
look
graceful.
graceful.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
take the compliment now.
So I want to say something. Recently, in the past, let's say the past years,
Okay.
the divorce cases has increased. Why do you think that?
In Oman.
And everywhere,
Okay,
especially like
globally.
in the Middle East.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you think that?
Well, I do believe that stress plays a big role in this. Even though a lot of people underplay the level of stress. For example, let's say there's a couple, okay? And let's say all they do is they work, they come back home, they take care of the kids, which is their duty, of course. And then they also, and then they go to bed. They eat, they go to bed, they keep repeating that. Over time, that stress will build up. And that will kind of create friction in the relationship because then as a person, you're on the edge all the time. Right? For
Yeah.
example, if I go like, Inam, did you put the socks back in? You're going to be like, yeah, I did. I don't know. Because it's stress. So that's why I do believe in self-love a lot. Yes, keep that love for your partner, your kids, your parents, your friends. But take a part of it, a good chunk of it, and keep it for yourself. Because if you take care of yourself, for example, workout, that will release your stress. And by working out, I don't mean you go to the gym. If that's what you do, good for you. But I don't mean you stress yourself out even more, where you don't look forward to your workout. Make it a fun workout. You want to dance for half an hour? Do that in front of the mirror, because you want to. Okay, that's my dance move, by the way. I shouldn't have done that on the camera, by the way. Now everyone knows I can't dance, okay? But
This is the real Abbas, you guys.
So what I do believe stress is a big part of it, even though a lot of people ignore that. They go like, let's work on the relationship. How are you going to work on it? Even if you say you do an activity, you go for a trip. But if the back of your head, once you come back to Oman, once you come back to home country, you have all that stress waiting for you, is going to impact your relationship. That's what I feel people need to identify those stress factors and finish them.
Yeah.
Dr. Abbas right here for you.
Wow. Yeah, and I feel that
Just my 2 cents. It's just
that
my opinion.
both genders have to understand each other's.
Yes.
That's the biggest problem. They
And
don't.
there's so much of
Everyone
information.
has a different problem, but they don't listen to each other and they don't understand each other.
And yeah, you also need friends, good friends around you to nurture that
Your
relationship.
partner could be your friend,
But you do need an external friend. Believe me, there's sometimes there are
but
times.
if you made your partner your best friend, your relationship is going to be the healthiest relationship.
Are you married enough?
No, I'm not. But I always
way.
read about relationship, and my study field was about communication. So
Hey,
yeah, I'm experienced in
fancy. I come from a finance background, so I'm very data driven. I believe in numbers. I look at them. I go like, okay, fine. This is what it is. This is what it is equal to this, and this is what I'll go with. So I'm very data driven. I think that has actually backfired in my, at least when it comes to the personal matters. You shouldn't work on numbers. You should work
Yeah.
more on emotions. I do believe.
That's why
in
you
that.
have to read more.
I'm very emotional at 37, I think. Okay, I'm not going to cry. But anything else, Inam, you want to ask Dr. Abbas about
Yeah,
relationships?
what
and-
annoys you the most about women, since you are a man here?
That is, you're putting me in the spot right now, okay?
Yeah, you can be very honest.
Okay, in terms of this discussion, if annoy would be a strong word. If there's something that I wish we could work around, would be actually surprisingly the communication part. Sometimes I do believe that because of gender difference, again, I don't want to use that word, but I do believe that sometimes when you want to put something across, you feel like there's a wall between, because again, I'm not a woman, so I don't understand sometimes how women function. Sometimes their chemical reaction is maybe more amplified than a man, right? Maybe a man cries a little and he's okay. Maybe a woman will cry for 5 minutes, just an example. So I do believe that if there's one thing I could change, would be that just sometimes, not all the time, just sometimes that barrier, if that could be moved, things would be so much more
That
easier.
can be easily changed.
How?
I'll
Please,
tell you
give me-
later. We went around town and we asked people the same question.
Yeah.
And let's see what they said.
Okay, yeah, let's get out and let's see what people had to say about this.
So we have a beautiful lady here. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Sulmas.
Nice to meet you so much. So I want to ask you a question. Are you in a relationship?
And no,
Why is that?
because still I'm searching.
Okay. So what is the one thing that annoys you about men?
About behavior,
Yes.
if they are lazy or if they don't understand you.
Yeah. So they don't understand us females.
Yes, this is a big issue.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, we have this beautiful couple, mashallah, sitting on the beach. Look at the setup. It's amazing. I want to join them, but I was told no, but that's fine. I still get to talk to them. Sir, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name is Farid.
Farid, where are you from and what do you do in Oman? Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I'm from Bahrain,
Wow, okay.
but after I retired, I moved on to Oman.
Oh, wow, that was a wise choice, actually.
Yeah, because I love Oman. It's a beautiful country.
You know, we're going around asking people that what is the secret behind a successful marriage, or you know what, let's talk about the problems. For example, communication barrier between couples. There's so much stress nowadays. So how do you exactly beat the stress or beat that communication barrier between you and your partner?
Well, there is, you might say, a secret, but it's not a secret. That's the marriage. It's a relationship. It's not only the body relationship, but it's the soul. The soul is this spiritual relation between the couples that will remove all the barriers and understanding. Each one has to understand the others. I mean, we are completely different in behavior and everything.
So do you think people nowadays jump into relationships without finding their soulmates, or is it a process that takes place after you find the one? What is it like?
Well, mainly people, what I see people, they go by the look. And this look doesn't remain. This will change. As you see, we were young, we were different, now we are different.
Well, thank you so much, sir. I'm so sorry to disturb you guys. You were reading your books. You have a beautiful setup. I'm off. I'm going to talk to some other people. Thank you so much, sir. Pleasure meeting you. Pleasure meeting you. Thank you, ma'am.
We have another beautiful couples here. Hello, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Rina. We are from Lebanon.
How about you, sir?
My name is Afif Al-Habbal. I'm also Lebanese. We've enjoyed our time here since like 2 years back. And as you see, we have 2 kids. Yahya was born here in Oman.
Amazing. For how long have you been married?
2 years.
2 years almost,
2 years. Okay, so I want to ask you, what is the one thing that annoys you about him?
About him?
There's nothing that annoys you?
It's a hard question.
What about you?
We know the opposite question. She knows already. She's stubborn. Whenever she had something in mind, khalas, she won't change her mind. But we always come to a resolution between us. We can find something in between that serves her desire and my desire as well. So we always come in between, so we can solve any problem. Actually, talk about it.
Yes.
We talk about it. Yeah, we
You
talk about
understand each other?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes, of course, all couples fight sometimes, but eventually we reach to a point that we resolve the issue, and we are here together.
We always remember that we love each other and we have to solve the problem.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm Adnan Abu Rayyan from Palestine, and I actually am studying in Turkey right now, but I came here to visit my family.
And apart from studying, what do you do, man? You look like you work out.
Yeah, I do work out actually. I do at gym and MMA as well.
All right, this interview's over. Goodbye.
You talking to me?
Okay, no, I'm just joking, man. I'm just a little scared. But hey, man, tell me, nowadays life has become very stressful, right? I mean, just the general environment. When you look around, smartphones, work, family. Do you think that's actually impacting relationships nowadays?
Of course, because each part is having a lot of pressure on him, and everyone is separately thinking about his future, and that makes a lot of pressure and makes stress as well.
What kind of annoys you about the opposite gender, like women? There must be something, and you know what? Maybe it doesn't annoy you. Maybe something that you could change.
It does actually annoy me, hopefully I can change it, but I can't. That women never give you the 100% trust. They always want to have a backup plan. For example, when they tell you that they want to do money, when you ask them why, they tell you because when we separate, I want to have another plan. But we want to make money for them, for both of us, to give her whatever she wants. That annoys me.
Well, you can give your money to me, don't worry. I'll never not appreciate it, all right? Money is always welcome.
No worries, bro.
Thank you so much, man, for talking to us. Carry on. It's a beautiful day on Shadi Beach, and I'm going to go and talk to a few more people.
My name is Shekhar Subramanian.
Shekhar, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Mumbai, India.
Okay. And how long have you been in Oman for?
Only 27 years.
Only 27 years. That's like, when the car companies put out ads saying that only 10,000 riyals, as if everyone has a disposable income of 10,000 riyals.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So tell me, how long have you been married for?
28 days or years? Yeah, 28 years, yeah.
28 years, mashallah. So tell me, I need some tips from you. How do you beat that communication gap between you and your partner? Sometimes it gets stressful. How do you guys problem solve and, move ahead? Because a lot of young couples nowadays are facing that problem because life has become so stressful in general. So a few tips might help a few people out there, including me.
Well, the place where we are today is an extremely peaceful place.
It is indeed.
Very picturesque, and it gives you the space. Nice gentle breeze. And this is the right place to keep your phones silent and come here and sort out all your issues and problems. Communicate, and we have 2 lovely weekends, lovely days on a weekend, and you can probably sit together.
So basically the secret is that do not WhatsApp each other that, oh, I hate you, oh, let's solve this problem. Sit outside, outdoors, take in some fresh air, look at the trees, and automatically things will fall in place.
Exactly.
Give yourself some space and talk to each other. That's all that is needed.
But what annoys you the most about your husband? That's what I
You want that in 5 seconds? Very difficult.
Okay, Shekhar, what annoys you about your partner? And be honest about it because, hey, we aren't perfect. No one is perfect anyway.
Well, 28 years have gone by, and I'm still finding a single reason or a single thing that annoys me about her. I'm not able to find anything at all, actually.
Shekhar,
Wow, he gets
pillar
a
of support
fantastic
for me,
dinner tonight.
actually speaking.
all right, you other people, some say that, problem solving comes with time. Don't rush into it, right? That's what we heard. Some people say that let the relationship mold itself. Like it will come to you sooner or later.
And men, you have to understand women because all problems came from you.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm joking.
She's joking. Even I'm joking. You know what? It's getting really hot, so our brains aren't working. So we're going to head back to the studio, and I'm right. We should do that.
It's too windy here.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see all these healthy relationships.
Yeah, it was indeed. I mean, see, we got opinions from the outside world that what they think about this, and of course, it's right here in Oman. These people have been living here, and so coming back to our discussion, you said that men. What is that one thing that annoys me? About women.
Yeah.
And I told you that, I won't use the word annoy, but I do believe sometimes if that barrier could be moved, it would be so easy. But I have a concern as well. I do believe that sometimes, like when you're in a relationship, your partner tends to control you a little? Is that there's a healthy level of
A
control?
woman, you mean?
I mean, yes. I mean, yeah, of course.
Most of the men think of that because women, they don't understand that women wants their partner to be the best man
Right.
in the world.
But then
So
isn't he
that's-
already the best when he's
So
your partner?
she's not controlling you. She's not criticizing you. She just wants you to be better.
Okay, so basically improve. That's
yeah,
where the
improve
control
yourself.
factor comes in.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Well,
that's why she tells you, don't wear that. You
Right.
should wear that
Right.
and this and that.
So I mean, that's the explanation you have, that maybe men do feel that they're being controlled, but it's because women want the best for them.
Yes.
Yeah, and we do understand that sometimes. Sometimes, okay. I'm not
And for
generalizing.
women, she always feels that a man doesn't listen to her. Yeah.
Really?
Why do you think is that?
Because going back to our discussion initially, I believe that men, I'm not going to generalize again, at least me, but men in general, we are not good multitaskers. Like when we're gaming, for example, and if someone is talking, we will take like 10% of it inside, but then our 90% of our attention is on the screen, of course. I won't lie about that.
Let's refer to this book.
Okay, I have a book as well. Hold on.
Reading recently. I know
I
that
don't
you
have
don't
a
have a
book.
book. Yeah. But why men are not listening is that not because they don't want to listen. Is that because when a man feels stressed, they always tend to go into their caves. They like to be alone.
I like this book.
Yeah.
That's
You
what the
have
book
to
says?
read it.
That's what the book says?
Yeah.
Well,
You have to read it.
fine, so you better lend it to me.
No one is wrong. The woman is not wrong and the man is not wrong. But each one has to understand each other.
I guess that is the
You just-
solution to everything. I think
Yeah.
you have answered all the questions that
You
we had
guys
so far.
have to listen to your woman.
What I was trying to say was, see, I was just trying to make a point
And-
that I'm not listening. Get it?
And each time a woman complains about her problems, a man feels that he is responsible for that. And he has to
It does feel like
solve
that, yeah.
her problems. But you don't have to solve anything. You just have to listen, care about her, hug her. That's it. What do you think?
Well, Dr. Inam
And-
in the house, 101 relationships. Yo, nice.
And for women, when a man gets into his cave, keep him. Don't distract him. It's okay.
That
he
is a
just
good
wants
point.
to be alone.
Yes, sometimes, but don't, just
Most
on this point.
of the woman feels that a man, when he is being alone,
Yeah.
he doesn't care about her.
No, that's not the
But
case.
that is not true.
And
at all.
sometimes, just another pointer over there, sometimes when a man is just like in his cave, sometimes we don't mind our partners coming in and being like, hey, are you okay? You know, do you need
Yeah.
me? Just ask that. Like,
That's
don't
true.
leave them completely alone. Like, we like that, but at the same time, it's good to know when we hear a voice in the background saying that, hey, you okay?
Right.
Like, yeah, now I am. And you know, then even if we're gaming, we back of our head, we're gonna, like I said, when men get complimented, it's the same. You compliment
Right.
us, we might not react, we might just be like, yeah, whatever. But then we go to the toilet and be like, yes, 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 yes.
Oh my God.
So that is the case. I
Okay.
think that pretty much
Yeah.
sums it, what we were
The
trying to
solution
say.
is to understand each other, listen to each other. That will solve everything.
Like Inam and me weren't supposed to do this show. We were supposed to...
I think we were supposed to fight as man and woman.
No, why would we fight?
I don't know.
we're
I
one
just
team.
wanted to fight with you.
We can do that off camera.
No, I want to do on camera.
Oh yeah, you want to do it on camera?
No,
Shut
no,
all these cameras
no.
off. Let's do this. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had a great time. If you have any opinions, make sure that you let us know in the comments. Once again, we try to cover. I mean, Inam was the one who did all the research. In all honesty, we try to cover it locally, regionally, globally. What men think, what women think. If you have a thought, please let us know down below. And Inam, please be my guest.
Thank you so much. Abbas, thank you for your respect to women as well.
Of course, all the time. It's right here. It's right here all the time. Thank you so much.
We'll see
in
you
the next
in the
episode.
next episode.